It's a battle royale in the final of the first Citizens Cup series where the defending champs from the Defence Force will face 7 times former champs W Connections for all the marbles. Connections turned back Club Sando 2-0 to reach their 10th final in the competition, while the Tetron boys had to dig deep to overcome plucky point Fortin Civic, as Ruskin Mark explains.
The ranked outsiders from Point Fortin started the better of the two and threatened the Army citadel early. Then they actually took the lead on the boys from Tetron when Shaquille Henry met this cross with the perfect header for 1-0 to Civic in the 11th minute. Not much Andre Marchand could do about that. But like true champions, the Army would respond, and it was only the brilliance and bravery of national custodian Marvin Phillips that denied them here. But he was powerless to stop Devon Jocelyn from knotting up the scores in the 18th minute. The hitman hardly misses from that sort of range. Then the Army got a golden opportunity to take the lead for the first time when this trip occurred in the area, leaving the referee no choice but to point to the spot. But surprise, surprise, Jocelyn strokes the spot kick wide of the mark to spare Civic's blushes. Happy with the reprieve, Civic took the lead once again as the Army's defense fell asleep inside the area, and Econola Gregory punishes them with a close-range finish for 2-1 in the 37th. But the Army, as if saying, anything you can do, I can do better, drew level 3 minutes later when Jocelyn atoned with this neat finish from the rebound for 2 apiece at the half. But for the 3rd time in the match, Civic would take the lead after this trip in the box gifted them a penalty. Up stepped Jabari Mitchell to make it 3-2 Civic in the 53rd. They almost started the 4th moments later, but the post was friendly to Marchand and the defense force. Then the Army caught another break when this appeal for a penalty was denied by the referee, when the defender certainly got an awful lot of the attacker's leg and not the ball. But they almost got back in level terms when this neat header bounces just wide of the post. But in added on time, Captain Fantastic Joan Baltazar came to his team's rescue with a neat piece of individual skill and improvisation before scoring their 3rd equalizer in the game to force penalties. There, the Army put their noses in front and challenged Civic to keep up. Andre Marchand ensured that they didn't, as he brought off some fine saves. Not 1, not even 2, but 3 fine saves to frustrate Civic, who led on 3 different occasions in the game, but couldn't deny the Army on this occasion, as the holders are back in the first Citizens Cup final.